Every effect has a side effect. From the simplest thing of adding top end to a sound, you turn down the bottom end. By adding some saturation to a bass, you're adding harmonics that can take away from the attack of the kick or anything else in that area. So we've got to ask ourselves, what are the side effects? Not just what is the effect. So if we're adding the transient to something, what are we doing to the tail of that sound? And is that what we want in our mix? By identifying the side effects of the sound in itself and how is it affecting everything else in the mix, that is the key to choosing the right tool for the job. A big one I see is by people using saturation on all the different elements. And what happens is by the end of the track, if you mute all those saturation plugins, you suddenly see there's a lot more punch and transients and sometimes even dynamics in the track. By adding a big reverb to something like a clap might hide the reverb of the vocal, and you don't want that. You've got to be able to see what adding something to a sound does to that sound, positive and negative, and how it affects everything else in the mix by identifying that reverb in the mix and what it's interacting with and whether it's positive or negative to what you're trying to achieve. So whenever you add something, you might say to yourself, what am I trying to achieve? But what are the side effects?